Well, teaching is my background. I taught at high school in Hancock for a couple of years and was offered a job at the community college as director of athletics. And so I have a background in teaching. The other thing is the school I attended, Springfield College, where the Basketball Hall of Fame is, the classes incorporate all kinds of dance for their physical education major teachers. So I got involved in every form of dance you can think of, square dancing and modern dance, and also ballroom. So consequently, it was part of my background, plus Betty was in ballet all her life, and we took some ballroom classes in the early 60s, and we fell in love with ballroom, and so we contacted a salesman who sold records in those days, 45s, and he put us in touch with a man by the name of Al France, who at the time was a national ballroom champion, and so we trained under him for 15 years, and teaching is just part of our lives.
Well, actually, before, I actually do have a degree in teaching, and I have taught high school, not dancing. However, I also watched how he teaches, how Irv teaches, and we have different systems. He has one way, and then I actually like to say to him, I think you better do so-and-so because they need that. Sometimes he will say, why do they need it? I said, because I'm watching and I know that the woman doesn't know what's happening because the gentleman is not doing his job.
Favorite rhythm? I'd say swing, or you might call it jive. We call it swing because it's fast and light and happy, and I like the fast stuff. I like cha-cha as well. But I like all the rhythms, to be quite honest with you. Foxtrot is very, very interesting, and we like to do that as well.
I'm like Irv. I love the Latins, I really do, and yet I really like the waltz and foxtrot. It's the kind of dancing that was done mostly in the olden, what we would call the olden days. When we were growing up, jitterbug swing was coming in, and that was kind of the thing that we had a good time doing. How many people over the years? Thousands, because of our traveling and teaching, and because we've done classes for over 50 years for our local college, and we've also done private lessons. Probably thousands. Usually they come in couples, so 500 would give us 1,000. Well, we don't really tell them that they cannot continue to dance, but we like to say to them, come back again, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can do it in another fashion, or sometimes we don't believe in changing partners, but if I can dance with the gentleman, and sometimes I'm taking the man's part and dancing with the wife if she's having difficulty. We encourage them, even if they can only just be comfortable on the dance floor and hold one another in their arms. That's the deal.
What is the secret for living together? Tolerance. Not just on my part, on both parts. We have to tolerate each other's idiosyncrasies, and I think we do that pretty well because we are still dancing and living together.
Trying to keep everybody happy. If you love them a little bit, give them a lot of food, have fun, and let them go play golf games, play golf, and go to the gym, and you can't hold them too tight. So I think that a single teacher, although our instructor was all by himself, but nevertheless, I think it's important for somebody to watch what's happening. And I can also go off and dance with a gentleman that's having a difficult time, whereas he can't do that because he's got the whole class.